All right, we'll go whenever you're ready.
All right.
Is it just you guys?
It's just me.
Try to make me look
Good.
less.
Don't know who we're
Try to
looking
make me look
we're
less
good.
wet, drowned ratty.
Talk to
There
us,
you go.
Casey.
All
The wet
right.
rat.
Coach, history for the program, first time advancing to the Elite Eight. Can you just give us your thoughts right now, what you're feeling?
Yeah, I think this is a thing that we've known has been possible since a lot longer than the rest of the world did. I think this is what we've been working for. Big picture wise, we didn't come here just to win one game. We think we are a team that can play with anybody. And when we put together a product like that against a great Whitewater team we have nothing but respect for. I think anybody who plays in our league knows that this is high-level basketball, and that's a high-level game in a big-time moment. And I think just so excited for these guys. Like, these guys get to go to the game, but this is a thing that so many people pour into. I mean, alumni to administration to, our chancellor calls us at shoot-around to give us good luck. Our university is behind us. And just to have so many people here to do it with is really, really fun. But just honestly, I think right now, just gratitude and excitement for what these guys get to experience.
Anna, you can go first, and Reagan, same question. Late in the game, Whitewater went on a little bit of a run, and then both of you just hit shots when you needed it. Just talk about your mentality when making a play when it needed to be made.
Yeah, I think we're extremely battle tested. The WIAC gets a competition every night, so we're kind of used to those big moments, and I think, we have trust on everybody on the floor and in each other, so I don't know. I think that anybody on that floor could have made that play, and it just happened to be us at that time.
Yeah, I think anyone could have been there and done that, but we're just ready for it. We knew that the game was going to come down to this. We've played them 3 times before, and you never know what the outcome's going to be, but this time we had a pretty positive mindset and knew that we needed to hit those big shots when it mattered.
So on a day when the 3-point shot isn't falling for both teams, how did you adjust to overcome that?
Well, I think what's really impressive here looking at this is one of the things that we talked a ton about and that Whitewater has made a living on is offensive boards and putbacks and those type of things. And only give up 4 second chance points to that team in this stage is just a credit to what we do and how we do it. I feel like this is out there now that we're undersized and get over it, that whole thing, but that is the story. We got 5 kids on the floor at any given moment who are 5'8" and under, 5'9" and under, probably realistically, if we're not lying on our website. But we just have this fight in us and this belief, this irrational belief that we can do all of it. And I think when we have that mindset, and speaking to Reagan's point of just like having that positive mindset and approach to a game, it really does open it up for us. And I think us just being able to, have a matchup like Whitewater here where, not a lot of teams go see a team in the Sweet 16 that they've seen a number of times. We knew what we needed to do to control this game, to win this game, and that offensive boards was a big piece of it. Casey Corallo is a phenomenal player and has a career that is, unlike a lot of other kids in this league, and she is a kid who's going to probably get 23, and for us to be able to do that and hold the rest of their team to a real low numbers and do what we had to do. It was on the scout and all of those things I think are really, really key. But I think I'm just so impressed with the fight of this team, and those are the pieces where you're going to see it. These guys got all the reason in the world to just roll over when you're trying to back down a 6'3" kid, and they don't. They show up for the challenge and they show up for it together, and they got this approach that just I think makes it hard to play against and really fun to be on our side of the game.
Great. So last question. Like you touched about, familiar opponent. It helps with prep, and now you have less than 24 hours to play a team that either whoever wins we've never played before. So
right.
Long night for you guys. What are you looking at for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think the best thing we're going to do here is we want these guys to just celebrate these moments and really bask in this for a little bit here. And then we're going to get out and we're going to watch them. Our staff, we've done a phenomenal job kind of working up to this too. So we've done a ton of prep work ahead of time. And we've talked about this a lot. Like, we are different than a lot of teams in that we trust our system. We do a lot of things our way regardless of what the other team throws at us. And I think that can make our world a little easier in moments like this when you do have back-to-back games. We don't do a ton of scheme things. We really believe that what we do is really good and can handle a ton of things. So we've watched both teams as a staff a ton. We've prepped for both of them a little bit earlier in the week, and we'll go watch a little bit of this game here as a team, and then as a staff, we'll work to get them ready, and these guys are locked. I think these guys understand that the job's not done, and the big picture is, we have a team that is full of seniors. We have a team that is full of experience, full of veterans, full of all of the things, and that can really benefit us in preparation situations. It can help us in big moment situations, like you saw the 2 moments these guys had. I think with these guys, it's the bigger the moment, the more they want it. And we've seen that countless times, not just in the NCAA tournament, but countless times all year long. And I think with that comes the ability to stay present. So we go to scout. These guys have that little nod right now that's like, all right, coach, what you got? Like, we're ready for it. And I think that just makes it really special. And to be honest, like, we got a lot to fight for. Like, when you have a team that is really, really fun to play with, when you have a group of girls that just really bond together, you don't want it to end. So you got to leave everything out there. And I think that approach is done us really well from this point, and we're looking forward to pulling that out here and tomorrow night.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
How about them Blue Knights?